In a quiet little town nestled in the heart of India, there lived a man who was blind. Though his eyes couldn't see the world's colors, his heart was filled with a bright light of kindness and wisdom. Everyone in the town respected him for his cheerful attitude and the thoughtful words he always shared. But there was one thing about him that baffled everyone. Whenever he went out at night, he always carried a lit lamp. The townspeople would whisper to each other, "Why does a blind man need a lamp?" Some thought it was for attention, while others just laughed at the strange sight. One evening, as the moon cast long shadows across the empty streets, the blind man started his nightly walk, his lamp casting a warm, steady glow. The only sound was the rhythmic tap-tap-tap of his walking stick on the cobblestones. Suddenly, a group of young men came around the corner. When they saw the blind man holding the burning lamp, they couldn't help but laugh. One of them pointed and shouted, "Hey, look! A blind man with a lamp. What's he going to do with that? He can't even see." The rest of the group joined in, their laughter echoing through the quiet street. They expected him to get angry or embarrassed, but he didn't. He simply stopped, turned his face toward the sound of their voices, and spoke with a calm, gentle tone. "You're right," he said. "I cannot see this light." The young men fell silent, surprised by his response. He continued with a soft smile. "But this lamp isn't for me." Confused, one of them asked, "It's not for you. Then who is it for?" The blind man's smile widened slightly. "It's for you," he explained. The group looked at each other, even more puzzled. "For us? But why?" The blind man's voice was soft, but clear. "When it's dark like this, you might not see me walking on the road. But if I carry this lamp, you can see me from a distance. It prevents you from bumping into me, and it prevents me from being bumped into. This light helps keep both of us safe." A wave of shame washed over the young men. Their laughter had been so quick, so thoughtless. They realized they had judged him without a single thought for his reasons. One of them stepped forward, his head bowed. "We are so sorry," he said sincerely. "We spoke without thinking. We completely misunderstood you." The blind man nodded, his expression full of grace. "It's all right," he replied warmly. "We all make mistakes. Just remember this lesson. Before you judge someone, always try to walk a mile in their shoes, to see the world from their perspective. Not everything is what it seems on the surface." The young men walked away that night in silence, but their hearts were full. They had learned a simple yet profound lesson from the wise blind man and his lamp, a lesson in empathy and understanding that they would carry with them for the rest of their lives.